Hello, Welshcrafter here, and welcome back to episode 8 of Eternals SMP. I'm so excited to bring you this episode, so let's crack on with it. So, what I'd like to do this episode is to finish off this town so then we can move from it. So I'm going to basically make it look nice and then leave. Sounds like a smart idea. I've already gone and placed a few dirt outlines. I've made the path a little bit longer. So this is going to be the wizard tower to hold our enchantment setup that is still at the front of my house. My okay looking starter house where I only built because I did not want to die. And then the next building I am going to build is it's going to be the library, which I'm quite excited to build. I have no idea what libraries look like, so I'm just going to have to Google them. And then here I've not put anything yet because I'm unsure. I don't know what building we can build for someone who I just won't use anymore, because all he'll do is be a Fletcher. Well, actually, you know what, let's go figure out what villages we've actually got, because we've got loads already ready to go. So we got the Fletchers. Do you actually sell anything? No, you don't. You're a bit useless. We've already got the farmer village, kind of. Could make a weaponsmith. Yeah, I feel like that's what we're gonna do. Just quickly change the name. There we go. Let's just quickly go make it daytime, because it's currently nighttime. Oh look, it's daytime. So, eeny, meeny, oh wait, before I get to the building, there's one other thing that we're going to be building as well. It's this. We're going to be building a mineshaft here, as well as we have a path, a parkour so-called path. Oh, I nearly landed on it. To Josh's base. Eternia, I think that's how you say it. Oh, look at him flexing. Hello, buddy. Should we take his horse? Do you think he'll notice if we just borrowed his horse? So my horse has a friend? I don't think he'll notice. Let's let's acquire a horse. Oh look what I found. You're coming with me. Come on, buddy. Come on. I can't believe horses spawn with diamond armor. That's new in 1.19. I never knew that. Oh yes, you celebrate. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, okay. Come on. You can do this. Do you have a brain? Oh, there you go. Come on then. We're gonna hide him. We're gonna hide him at the back, around here. So Josh won't see him, hopefully. There we go. Now Bony Boy has got a friend. And I'm pretty sure Josh may not notice. I'm counting on it. Right, so now that's... Oh, okay, zombie. Never mind. Go away. Thank you. This is my village. Before we even build the path. Before we even build the entrance to the mine. What I need to do is decide on what block palette we're going to build the tower out of. So it's time to start creating a shulker monster near the bed. So I've gone and got a bunch of scaffolding because my elytra landing skills are shocking. Obviously we got the spruce wood. And then if I find, I'm pretty sure I named it. Yes. I went to the nether and filled up a decent amount of the shulker with crimson wood. And then we're gonna go for deep slate. In between episodes, what I've been doing is I've been messing about with textures and figuring out how they work, etc. So what I've done is I changed the texture on my pickaxe, but as you can see, it's a bit dodgy. But I spent a lot of time on making a baby Yoda that turned out pretty well. So now I've got a baby Yoda. Out of all the ones I wanted to build, this is my least favourite. Due to the fact is, tower roofs I struggle with. I either get them wrong or get them right. Instead of thinking about building, I'm just going to build. We have a decent amount of stone, so we're just going to build it out of stone for now. So we'll take down this dirt box that I made for the layout and just change it to stone, and then it's not going to be a large tower. Well, we'll see, hopefully. Well, it needs to fit an enchantment table in it, and currently that doesn't fit, so we need to make it wider at some point. So let's just start building the walls up with some stone. I can't stop looking at my baby Yoda. It was so worth watching about maybe 3 hours worth of tutorials, maybe more, just to figure out how to do it. And then we'll just build it up 2 more, so then it's still an odd number. So let's go up another 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll just fill in the rest of the walls. Actually, yeah, we'll just keep doing this. I'm not going to change it. We'll make it wider at the top. And we're thinking about making it wider at the middle, but I've already committed this now, so I'm just going to go for this. It currently looks horrible-ish. So the next thing is to start adding depth to it. So how am I going to do this? First, by placing a block there and a block there and a block there and a block. I feel like we should bring it up maybe 1 more, like so, and then we'll make this one wider, and then we'll just repeat the process on each side. Okay, so now we've got the rough outline. We're going to get the block of choice, which is going to be tiled deep slate, some polished deep slate, and we'll just go for that for now. So we're going to replace all of the blocks I just placed. Kinda didn't record this bit because I kinda forgot to press record, but I've just started letting the creative juices going, and I've kind of got into the zone of things. I do like the deep slate with the... Oh, I need to stop doing that. I do like the deep slate with the stone. I think we can texture that maybe, or we can just bring down the purple, well, the crimson log all the way down, and then I'm just going to repeat this style all the way around. We're definitely going to need to do some terraforming here. Maybe we can have like a path that hangs off the side and then leads up and around back up here, so it goes down like so, around here, and then stairway maybe. Figure it out. I've got to still fill this in as well, so there's quite a lot of terraforming to do, but right now we're just making it look nice. I did the windows and I've started working on a design for, like, to break it up a bit. Can I actually put scaffolding on scaffolding? Oh, I can. No way. Cool. Hardcore pocket. Oh, bollocks. A quick update. I've gone and made a pattern for the middle, and I've also added 4 doors, 1 on each side, so it's symmetrical. So it doesn't matter where you are, you can enter it. And so this video is not going to be super duper long. I'm going to replay mod the rest, so prepare yourself for a time lapse. The tower is pretty much done. I've gone and added a kind of a walkway type thing. If you can see it, let's go over here. Let's land. That was a nice landing. So I've done a bit of texturing there. I didn't want to get too involved in the terraforming just yet because we need to get the library done next. And the build palette that I've decided to use, I hopped in creative and just got a few blocks that I currently don't have. We're going to use end stone, black stone, and granite. That's it, granite. I totally forgot. So end stone, black stone, and granite. So I've already gone to the end and got a pink shulker box filled with a decent amount of end stone. So this shulker box is going to be our material gatherer. Well, material holder. So the next thing is to go to the nether and get some blackstone. It's a decent vein of blackstone. Ouch. So let's just mine this up real quick. I went and quickly got some granite just to get it out of the way because it was quite easy to gather up. So the last thing to gather is mangrove, which is going to be quite difficult to get a lot of, and so far I've not tried mining or gathering mangrove because it's a nightmare, but it's going to be so worth it in the end. So I'm going to let you guys skip this part and I'll check back in with you once I've acquired a decent amount of mangrove wood. That were a very tedious resource gathering session. I've cleared up most of this stuff and the roots because it's right next to Shronky's shops. You noticed how I said shops? He's now got another one. We'll go check it out later. I've got 4 stacks of mangrove plus a little bit extra in here, and then we've got loads of blocks that you get from mangrove, but I do really like the leaves. It's very nice. Of course you're raining. Let's not let the rain distract me. But yeah, I do like these blocks. I feel like we could do something cool with a roof design at some point with these. So I'm going to save that for the mega base, because I'd like to mess about with them. Now I've got all of the blocks that I'm going to use, and I've set up a bit of an area. I've already made the box. I did move it over 1 block because it was a bit too close to this, and I'm just going to do something with it. I've not really decided what yet, but I'm pretty sure I will figure it out when the time comes. Now I've got all of the resources, it's time to get to the building part. outside of the library pretty much complete, apart from a few plant pots that I cannot find in my shulker mess. So yeah, I'm not getting all my shulkers out just for plant pots. So at some point I'll go get some clay. I'd like to change the front bit to emerald blocks, so it shows how rich the town actually is when we've done. Because I would like to add on to the town as I progress, but I'd like to move on to my mega base, and then there's like little breaks from my mega base. We can come back here and finish it. The inside is yeah, it's done. Yep, it's done. And then if we come around here, I've already course dirted pretty much most of it. I've already made another path, brought this mountain up a bit, so at some point this is going to lead all the way around and it will connect to the bridge. So all of this, I've got to terraform that hole there, but we can just continue this on, so it's maybe flat-ish. And then the last thing I added was this. I got inspired earlier because Queen and I went to get some wither skulls. So if you want to check that out, make sure you go watch her channel. So we was flying around and I seen soul flames, and I really like the blue flame. So I thought, why not make a nether wart patch? And I've finally moved it. This is one task complete in my tasks of not things I want to do. That box is on the agenda next, maybe, at some point. And then what I've done is I've marked out where another wall is going to go. So this is going to be like the perimeter-ish wall. It's going to be the same style as that there, so it's a low wall. And then this is where we're going to plant just loads more fields, different coloured things. So we'll mostly do a carrot field, and then we can have maybe this bit of a potato field. Destroying that village and rebuilding it is another problem. That is going to be a big job. And then the weaponsmith. What I've done is I've decided to make it go. I've decided to make a bigger project, even bigger, because for some reason that's what I like to do. I like making things more difficult. So the idea is to have this connected into like the mountain, because all this area behind it is more than likely going to be fields. We're not even done yet. I do keep getting distracted with the terraforming. Like, I do admit this weren't planned. That was not planned. Terraforming over there wasn't planned. So I do get sidetracked quite a lot. But this is going to be the last challenge of the episode. The weaponsmith. So first, like we did with the library, we need to pick a build palette first. So let's jump into Creative World and pick some blocks that I most probably don't have. So we're in my Creative World. This was the build palette for the library. That's pretty much all I did. So let's pick one for the weaponsmith. But what I'm thinking is to tie it in with everything. We use one material from each of the buildings. So I'm going to use diorite. Just gonna texture it and see what it turns out like. Right, so we'll use diorite for the base, and then for the middle section we will use purple, because this will be accented in deep slate as well. And then we get some spruce wood, some spruce stairs, and some straight, we go like this. I feel like that will work. We've already done a stone roof. We've already done an orange roof. Ah, okay. Let's run with the idea. So we've got mangrove. How does that look? Yeah. What other green stuff do we have? We have green wool. And we have green concrete. Green terracotta. So let's just get rid of it. Build this up. And then we... it's a bit too smooth. Feel like we just build it out of that. Looks like this is the build palette I'm gonna go with. So the only thing I don't have a lot of is mangrove saplings. Well, not saplings, mangrove leaves. So I'll just have to farm them up. I think we're pretty much good on everything else. We might have to go get some more crimson. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna hop back into the survival world and let's get some resources again. We're back on the Eternals SMP server. I've gone and added another small carrot field, so that's a bit of terraforming. I got sidetracked yet again. I've gone and laid out all of the shulkers that we may need. It may grow, more than likely will, and I've laid out the build palette as well that we're going to be using. So we're going to start with diorite. The middle bit is going to be crimson stripped, and then we're going to accent it with spruce, and then the roof is going to be made out of mangrove leaves. I hope you guys are enjoying so far. Let me know, would you prefer me to commentate over the replays of me building or just put music? Let me know what you guys think. And also, what are you most excited about for the Minecraft 1.20 update? Let me know in the comments below. It's time to get to building. I think I've said that too many times this episode. So the armory is now complete on the outside. As you can see, I've gone and added an emerald tower at the top because I thought it'd look cool. And then if we come inside, I've not really done much on the interior yet, but if we come up here and then we go this way, I've started to fill in. Oh, I've started to fill in the holes that I keep falling through. Yes, that is what I keep doing. I've started to add a bit of detail on the inside because up here is going to be the storage. for all of the like tools and stuff, because each one of these buildings I think about turning them into a shop. So all I gotta do is just finish this somehow and just place a few more blocks down, and then it's technically done. We've got a lot of interior to do, like a lot, like the armory as well as the library I've still not done, and then we can just put some slabs up there like so, and it's a bit sprucey, but you know, not a lot of people will see up here. And then we've got to figure out walkways and stuff like that, which is going to be a job for another day. This is not my horse. I've had him for over 24 hours, so by the power vested in me, he's not my horse. Let's have a look what Lampshire is looking like right now. I'm really happy with that. We've obviously got to still build the mine shaft and the path to Eternia. I'd love to be able to say that right. You remember at the start of this build how I said the shulker monster will grow? Yeah. Come on, Mojang. We need some form of better inventory, because this is just a bit ridiculous now. And I've still yet to move villages into here, because I hate villages so much. The to-do list is finish interiors on both the weaponsmith and the library. And also, we still need to do something with that box. But these are all little projects that can distract me from my mega base. So like for instance, what I'd like to do is, when I get tired of working on my mega base, we can come back here and build up the little spawn village, and you know, maybe spread it, take down a starter house, and then add on to it. So then this whole like area is some form of fantasy village. But enough with me rambling on. That is going to conclude episode 8. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Peace.
Hey, Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Rainstorm, meet me in the conference room, we need to brainstorm, need some middle ground, need an even keel, but you're at war, picking sides, give me fever chills, take them both like my flu shot broke, I need to give and take to keep me out of that moat, my head above water, thoughts of those lost this week, all the tragedies say on repeat.